Hey guys, welcome to another one of your collective love readings. Let's go ahead and get right into it. What messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? Ooh, first card out, we're starting out with an 11. Our love is eternal. It exists in every dimension and cannot be lost. This is two people that are very different. They're on two opposite sides. So for some of you, you may be at a distance from this person. But it doesn't matter, whatever the void is, whatever the divide is between the two of you, union is here. Because this love between the two of you, it's something that can't be lost. It's something that can't be explained. It's something that can't be challenged, right? This is a situation where your person is really recognizing that you are their other half. That, I feel like with this person, they feel lost without you. This is an energy where this person is thinking, I'll go to the depths of the earth in order to prove to you that I love you. But I also think too, in order for this union to come together, this person has to be at the edge. They have to be at the brink of no return. And that's what's coming in here, especially with this level of union. This is 11 is a master number. For some of you guys, you may actually be a life path number 11 or a number 2, because 11 breaks down to 2. But this is about partnership. This is about a higher level of commitment. This is about this person that's realizing that they're never going to be able to lose their feelings for you. They're never going to be able to get over you because there's a deep level of love. Here's another 11. When we're talking, things just come out of my mouth, and afterwards, I'm not even sure why I say them. I get that whether this is telepathic communication, whether this is physical communication, there's a lot that needs to be said. And I think that sometimes with your person, they get tongue-tied with exactly what they need to communicate. Because whoever this person is, you and them are mirroring one another. This is a divine connection. 11-11, this is a divine union, right? And this is like the gates of heaven. This is you guys that are being guided by a higher power, by source. And I feel like with this person, they're beginning to be self-aware and seeing clearly. Because what they're seeing here is that sometimes the things that they say, it comes from ego. And the reason that it does that is because they're facing issues with who they are. And they're taking a level to self-assess and to realize that they need to improve. And I feel like with this person, there's a lot of things that go unsaid. I also am getting with this energy, with the way that she's looking, there is a level of obsession here. Because there's this intense energy, there's this level of passion between the two of you that's unlike anything. This is something that's very fierce. This is something that's very hot. This is something that I feel like defies odds, the odds of gravity. This is this person really wanting to tell you to reclaim a level of power because they're being guided to resolve whatever the issues. This is about this person declaring their truth, expressing how they feel, having this, I'm going to say what I need to say regardless, right? Changing the status quo within inside of your relationship. Whoever this energy is that's coming in here as your divine counterpart, there's something that they've been holding back. There's something that every time they go to say something to you, it never comes out right. It always comes out in a weird way where they're like, why did I say that? That's not what I wanted to say. Why could I just not tell this person, you mean everything to me. I don't want to lose you. Why does it stop? And I feel like for some of you, this person is even coming in telepathically to communicate. But they know that that's not even good enough anymore. They know that they have to do something more. Our mission is to be unconditionally loved. Clearing our programming is necessary parts of opening our heart. This is somebody that's done things the same way for a very long time. This is somebody who has had a level of predictive programming, right? If you're somebody who was raised and you watch the news, you believe the news because that's what they were showing us. They were giving us predictive programming, right? They were showing us what's going on, so it would instill a sense of fear. This person is realizing it's fake. There's things around them that are not true. There's things that are being repressed. And this person is realizing that the way that they were raised, that you do things a certain way, that you have to follow a certain rule, a certain set of guidelines, that it's fake. That the true mission to be here, it's not financial gain. When you're dead, I read this book and it's called The 7 Highly Effective Ways of People or something. 7 Traits of Highly Effective People. One of the things that the person said in the book was, when you're on your deathbed, you're not sitting there and you're not like, hey, remember all those millions I made? Man, that was great. No. Remember that report that I killed? Yeah. No. What you're doing is you're sitting here and you're saying to yourself, look at the people that are around me. You're remembering the times that you've had. See, this is what this person is realizing. This person is going through a major realization here about what their true mission is. And the reality is, we were here to love. We were here to be unconditional. We were here to spread joy. We were here to elevate spiritually. Not financially, not physically. I got 2 cards. We need to wait for divine timing. Time is healing our wounds and creating the perfect condition. I feel our energy together as if it has a life of our own. We are becoming one again. See, timing is key here with you and this person, but I think that part of the problem with this situation is that communication on exactly what's happening is key. I feel like communication has been lacking on exactly how this person feels, because union is coming in here strongly. This is the inevitable. You and this person are meant to be with one another, because the universe, God, source, whoever you believe in, it's pushing you guys together as one, because you and this person have this soul mission together. But this is about divine timing. This is about you and this person needing to separate so that you both could heal certain things. And the one thing I want to say is that with every healing energy, if you're healing this person, right? If you're the light, this person is the dark. This person is illuminating the shadow aspects of yourself that you need to have healed. So for instance, if you're teaching this person how to love, this person is illuminating the reason why you feel so drawn to love them, because you weren't loved. So that's why you overlove. So this person is illuminating the different aspects. It's illuminating certain insecurities within inside of yourself that you're healing at the same time. So that's why they say when you heal your insecurities, when you heal your shadow side, you also help heal this person as well, especially if they are your divine counterpart. I'm trying to connect to you and give you messages. Can you hear me? This person feels more comfortable communicating with you telepathically. I feel like whoever this person is, opening up and vocalizing how they feel has been challenging. This may be somebody who feels more comfortable, I don't know why, but I get that this is somebody who writes you a lot of messages and doesn't send them. This may be somebody who records multiple voice notes to send you and then stops. They stop themselves every single time. But they're being guided to release it. They're being guided to allow things to flow naturally, to not try to control the situation, not try to control this narrative. And they're trying to control the narrative because their heart is saying one thing, but their mind is saying something else. That mind is the ego. That's our logic, right? Well, that logically doesn't make sense. So if 1 + 1 is 2, then why is it 1 + 1 with you is, love? That's not even an option. It's rainbows. It's a level of iridescence. It's a feeling. It's not something that you can compute. That's the problem with this person. They're trying to rationalize your connection, and you can't rationalize something beautiful like this. It just doesn't work. I long ago shut those parts of me off that wanted romance, intimacy, but you make me long for those again. See, what's happening is this person naturally is a lover. This person naturally growing up, they wanted that love. They wanted that white picket fence. They wanted that beautiful family, that love, that people envy. This person wanted that. But see, with this predictive programming, right? of who they are supposed to be, what it, you know, whether it's a masculine or a feminine energy, you have to be like this. You have to be strong. Emotions make you weak. You don't have time for that. What's happened here with this person is they've suppressed it. 10:10 on the clock as I was saying that. They've suppressed these emotions because they said that only happens in fairy tales. That's not reality. That's just an illusion. Love is an illusion. See, if you love somebody, you open yourself up and you're vulnerable. They have the ability to hurt you. But the reality is this person is hurting regardless, whether they open up or they don't. And whoever you're dealing with, believe it or not, they are very romantic. But the problem that they're showing you the opposite, it's that anima, right? It's like they're protecting who they are inside. So what they project to you is the opposite of who they are internally. So if this person comes off very cold, very unemotional, it's because inside they're highly emotional. Inside there's someone that's very vulnerable, that's very soft. It's like a crab, right? Think about cancers. Cancers can be mean. But the thing about a cancer is going to love you like no one's ever loved you before. Because cancers are very protective over theirs, over what is theirs. And I feel like with this person, that's that energy that's coming forward. I also heard, I'm trying to protect you from myself. So this person feels like the energy that they have, like they don't know if they're good enough for you. So that's also something that's transferring. They're trying to protect themselves from you because they know that they can get deep, they can get lost in certain energies. The planets are activating us to heal and bring us closer together, surrender to the changes. So there's major, look, we're going from timing and intentions number 1 to timing and intentions 10. There's a lot of progression that's happening over these next couple of days. I think Mercury went direct, which is a beautiful thing. So communication is going to be easier. Communication is going to be heard in the manner that it's meant to be heard. But also too, there's a level of healing. You're healing the past wounds of this person. You're having this person tap into this romantic aspect of themselves, where union is key here between the two of you guys. I'm changing this pattern and moving forward. You know what? I think that that's the most beautiful energy that can be directly underneath this mission. Because what they're realizing is that your unconditional love is forcing them to go out and do whatever they feel. Your energy has created this creative force where you've been very faithful. You've shown this person a level of value. You've allowed this person not value you, but to value themselves. Right? This person is looking at you like you're perfect for me. There's a level of brilliance to this commitment. You're bringing a level of light. You've given this person a sense of purity. You've boosted their self-esteem. You've realized with this person that this is an unconquerable force. That's multidimensional. That's multifaceted. This is invincible. No matter what roadblocks you guys have, no matter what is thrown at you, this person, it still comes back to you. This is an end of a phase, right? 3 is an end of the first phase. And with this ending, this is about this person realizing, I want to work on this together as one. This person is done being powerless in this connection. They're done feeling helpless. They're done feeling bad for themselves. They're done being paralyzed in a sense of, I can't move. I can't do this because of what I've been told, because of my programming. I can't. This person is realizing, I'm a great catch. They're realizing that they're lucky to have you, that there's a lot of prosperity and abundance that comes with you. But this person needed the knowledge. You needed to illuminate this situation with this person where they could see that your love is eternal. They needed to learn the information on their own. They had to access these hidden secrets. They had to look beneath the surface, beneath this programming, and realize they can read a book, which is them being told what it is, or they can write their own. This is about them writing their own love story. This is about them being in control of their own future. Realizing if you don't get on this bike, if you don't take this step, if you don't leave behind past shit, you're not going to get to where you need to get to. See, I know the universe works in mysterious ways, but sometimes I judge the situation instead of surrendering to it. This is somebody that's in their head about, how does this work? How am I going to explain this to people? Whether this is them separating from a karmic, whether this is them explaining to their family, I'm in love with this person, whether this is, you know, you fitting into whatever their career is, whatever it may be, this person in the past, I feel like has said, it just doesn't work. I don't want to have to explain it. People aren't going to understand. But people aren't meant to understand this type of love. People aren't meant to understand the bond that the two of you have with one another. This person is realizing that if they don't surrender to this love, that this love is going to pass them by, which is why they're making changes, which is why they understand that they have a certain pattern, as do you. Here's another 11. Love like ours can change the world. This card always comes out in this reading. Anytime I use this deck, and this is a 100 card deck, okay? This card always comes out. You know why? Because I feel like you've changed this person's world. I think that you have this person seeing things differently. You have this person looking at things in a way that they've never seen before. You're having this person look closer to situations. You're having this person view certain synchronicities, right? You have this person paying attention, not assuming, taking a deep dive into your connection, reading between the lines, reading the fine print. And the reality is this person loves you. They appreciate you. They want this sense of devotion. They have a high emotional IQ. Even if they suppress it, they know what you want. They know what to do. They realize that this is not just infatuation, that they're not just enchanted by you, but they yearn for you. They're attached to you. There's this energy here where this person is ready to say, screw everything. I don't even care. I just want to be free. I want to be happy. Happy with my person. Wow. When I look into your eyes, I see the universe and it activates me. You've activated this person's spiritual awakening. I mean, let's take a look. We have a lot of 11s here. There's a heavy activation of love right now for divine counterparts, because what usually would make people happy is no longer working. It's no longer satisfying the masses anymore. So as a collective, as we heal as a collective, that's why building this group together, this spiritual group, is so significant. By the way, if you haven't liked the video, please make sure you do so and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. But this is an energy where, again, the same divine energy flows in each of us. This energy is the catalyst to our union. We just need to allow this energy to work its magic. You have ancestors, you have guides, you have God. This is a divine connection. Just like it says, it's a divine energy. The two of you are meant to be with one another, and you're being guided towards one another. This is something where you are going to have this reunion. Look, there's a white horse. This is a fairy tale type of love. This is a love where the two of you ride off into the sunset. No matter how long it's been between the two of you, there's this energy where there's this immense amount of love that's very triggering. Separated or together, we're working in tandem with each other. That's why I said earlier, when you heal, you allow this other person to heal, because you're mirroring one another. So if you're mirroring one another, if this is your true divine counterpart, you understand that by pulling back your energy and healing yourself, it's also healing this person as well. And I feel like for the first time ever, your person is looking in the mirror and they're seeing themselves. They're seeing, I do deserve love. I do deserve this. I am worthy of it. I am worthy of my person. What you're doing, I feel like what God is doing, honestly, is it's showing this person how you view them through your eyes. Because I feel like, do you acknowledge that they have faults? Absolutely. Does this person drive you crazy? 100%. But you love this person. You know, I had a reading with some amazing person, and I'm not going to say his name, but he was absolutely fantastic. And he said something to me, and it's something that I didn't think about like that, but that's something I always felt. He said, it's an 80-20. 80% of them is what I focus on. The 20%, that's the negative aspect. I don't care about that. We can work on that together. I accept that. I accept her for what she is. That's you with this person. You acknowledge that there's flaws, right? We all have them. No one is perfect. But those flaws is what makes that person them. Those flaws is what gives you the ability to kind of come into this person's life and heal those aspects, heal those areas. And it also kind of makes things interesting. But you focus on the positive. You're allowing this person to see what an amazing person they are. I'm beginning to focus on my mission, and our connection is part of that. This person may write music, or music is very significant to them. They're beginning to see how important you and them are. What this is together. The two of you guys as one. They may feel you pulling away from them, and it's triggering to them. And that's what's also forcing them to take a deeper dive here. I want to let my guard down with you, but fear makes me lash out in self-defense. If you say something negative to this person, they take it very personal because they love you. And they have a hard time understanding it. And I think that with this person, they know that the moment that they really just completely become vulnerable with you and it's stripped down naked, they're scared if you're going to love them the way that they love you. I want to know everything about you, but I hold myself back from asking. I'm afraid I'll get too deep. Because this person, you've created this spiritual awakening within inside of this person. I'm afraid, here's another 11. I'm afraid this relationship is too good to be true, and I'll pull away out of fear. Somebody may be a life path 7, 11, 2, 1. I feel your energy around me, and I wonder if you're thinking about me too. You know why I think this reading is so beautiful? Because this really isn't about this karmic energy. This isn't about what's holding you back anymore. That means that you and this person are overcoming these obstacles. That means that you and this person are stopping allowing others to interfere. The karmic energy has dissipated inside of this reading. This is the first reading in a long time where their energy isn't prevalent. Their energy isn't riddled throughout this reading. So what that's showing me is that you and this person are ascending to different depths. You're ascending in a way that is past this karmic energy. There's not one karmic card that came out in the entire deck. And that never happens. This is really about 111. This is really about you and this person having this spiritual awakening, grounding your relationship, having certain things that are ending in order for the two of you guys to work together as one. This person is in a place where they're scared that your relationship is too good to be true. But there's also what's more scary to this person is never figuring out if that's true. It's never taking that leap of faith. If I don't take this leap of faith to figure out if it's true or not, I'm never gonna know. That's more frightening to this person right now. Losing you is scarier than not finding out if this is something that's meant to be, if this is a love that's meant to last. Because the reality is You and this person have such a deep connection with one another. This is an emotional connection. This is a connection that's mental. This is a connection that wants to come into balance. This is a connection that's being guided. You're allowing this person to connect to their higher self, to see who they're meant to be. This is an energy where you and this person are at a level of judgment. Judgment is, I really do like judgment, right? Because judgment's an energy where you've swept all this stuff underneath your bed, right? And it looks clean, but it's really not clean, because judgment moves your bed and says, hey, what about all this, right? Judgment is an aha moment. It's this major awakening. It's this energy of what's happening now. It's an energy of, it's a certain archetype, right? Where this person is finally seeing things for what it is. They're finally looking at you in the face and they're saying, you know what, I love you. And if you guys are not talking, this person is surrendering to this connection. This person is having this major judgment moment with your connection to one another. Because they're realizing that there's something special with this. This is a gem. This is something that doesn't happen all the time. You're a diamond in the rough. You're an inner treasure. There's something very unique about this connection that's irreplaceable. And I feel like at first this person probably envied you. There's a level of greed, but what they're realizing now is that you're a star. You're a gift. This is an inner light, right? That they're realizing that's shining, that's being bright, that's showing them exactly what their destiny is. That's what they're realizing. That's what's coming in with this judgment card. This energy is beautiful. Temple. Whoever this person is, they're praying, they're wishing for you to come back. They're realizing that you're their sanctuary, that you give them a sense of reverence, that you've opened this major spiritual journey for them. This is a major spiritual awakening. And you're freeing them from their cage. You're illuminating this from them where they're able to speak their truth. See, in the past, their throat chakra was blocked because they were stuck in this cage. They couldn't be themselves. But you know what's even more beautiful? It's the fact that they're forgiving themselves. They have to forgive themselves for how they treated you before you and them can even move forward, before you and them can even progress. And it's like you've let this person out of their cage. You've freed them from their self-imposed prison. This person never thought that they would ever free themselves from whatever situation they were in. But you've connected them with Source, right? You've shown them with judgment. God has illuminated it for them. It's opened their spirituality. You've allowed them to free themselves with this truth. You've given them this major gift. The gift that not everything is as it seems. You've opened up this energy, this animalistic energy where you've allowed them to feel alive. You've allowed them to tap into their natural source, the way that they truly are. You've given this person, like I always say this, sometimes I feel like we get away from our raw, natural way. We try to overhumanize things, which is great, but there's some times where we need to tap into who we really are. We need to tap into Source. You've allowed this person to tap into who they are, to stop suppressing whatever, they may have been, whatever they may have felt. Because the reality is, what this person is realizing with this Village card is that you are them. You are their family. You are their tribe. You feel like home to them. This is a very intimate, rooted situation. And I feel like in the past, this person was small-minded. They were trapped in their restrictions here. of what people were saying, what people were gossiping. But the thing is, what this person doesn't realize is that the village moves with you. It's more of a mindset. A village is somebody that feels like home. And it's a place that you always can return. This is a place this person is realizing that no matter how far they go, their heart always comes back to you no matter what. This is a very strong type of energy. Because believe it or not, you are the pearl, the gem, the seed. There's a pearl in the center of this. You've planted this seed with this person. This is just the beginning. This is just the origin. You're building with this person. There's something very surprising because your relationship is multidimensional. It has multiple layers to it. You've planted the seed of spirituality. You've planted the seed with this person that, hey, Alethea? Sorry, I'm not great with that. But this is about truth. It's about you've given this person clarity, a level of revelation. You've disclosed what really is, that it's okay for them to love. It's okay for them to feel. That the way that they were viewing things, it was disoriented. The gaslighting, the excuses, this person was always making excuses for why they didn't want to see the truth, that this was a situation where you were home to them. Now this person is taking steps forward towards the act of the truth. And they're realizing that by reclaiming their level of truth, it's setting them free. Because believe it or not, you're coming in as this crone energy where you see everything. You're a sage. You're magic. You're very clairvoyant. You're intuitive. You're wise. And I feel like you've always had a hard time understanding superficial, petty, the day-to-day. You never lived in the day-to-day. You always were seeking a deeper connection and a deeper path as to why something is happening. And now this person is doing the same. They're getting out of this materialistic madness. All of a sudden, they're able to see through this forest. They had to lose themselves in order to find out who they really are in the big scheme of things. Genosis. And if I'm saying these wrong, I apologize. But this is about the innermost knowing, right? This is about the mystic truths. And I feel like with this person, they were always contemplating the mystery, the unanswerable questions, right? They were trying to over-intellectualize your relationship. They were asking too many people. They were asking others, about something that they only could feel, that they never could explain, and they were receiving bad information from people. Now they're realizing that there's some things that are not going to make logical sense. You cannot feel love, or you cannot explain love. You can feel it. So this is your reading. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and support, and until next time.